sports fans, welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Heath. With me, Al Eschbach, my co-host, and I am honored to be a part of having you on our show because you were just awarded the Abe Lemons, Paul Hansen Excellence in Journalism Award by Oklahoma City University.
It's a great honor, and I knew Abe and Paul. Abe, all those great years at OCU, then Texas, and the funniest coach you ever met. And Paul Hansen, a great coach at OCU, coach at Oklahoma State, got him to the NCAA tournament for the first time since Hank Iba had gotten him there in the 60s.
Yeah, and so he was the bridge. Paul Hansen was the bridge between Iba and Sutton, and did a great job for OSU. And Abe Lemons in the 50s had OCU on the map, national basketball map. They were more recognizable than OSU or OU in basketball.
They were fun to watch,
They
too.
were. I mean, he had 7-footers and he had scores.
Yeah.
Gary Gray averaged 40-something points a game.
Bud Coper,
all
Big
those
Game
guys.
Hunter, Weasel Ware. They had some great players.
They had some great players. So congratulations to be named Excellence in Journalism Award. Now, of course, I don't profess to be a journalist. You are, and been that way, and been teaching journalism for 15 years now, right?
Yeah, a little bit more than 15 years, about 17, 18 years at OU, so I love it.
Well, that's great, Al. I mean, I'm glad that you bring the class of the show up, so thank you very much. Because I bring it down every time I come on the air. But going to last week's, I cannot bring our show down any further than OU brought the name of OU football down at Lawrence, Kansas.
Sad. I mean, it just said they weren't ready to play. Now you got to go just how good this team is. I mean, this defense is just pretty bad.
You look at it and you go, who can they stop?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's a great question.
They played Kansas, who was the worst team in third down conversions in the NCAA football. Couldn't stop them.
Every quarterback has a field day against this team.
They were 9-13 in third down conversions.
Yeah.
And they were the worst in NCAA football.
Yeah. And OU right now is one of the worst of stopping third down. After last year, they were in the top 10. Now they're like about 80th or so in the country.
And that's such a puzzling thing because they have some of the same players, they have the same coaches, and yet the results aren't there, and it makes you scratch your head and go, okay, what can we do? And we'll talk about that and what Al Eschbach would do right after this short timeout.
Don't miss the annual Markham's Nursery Fall Festival this Saturday. The kids can paint pumpkins or trick or treat right here at their nursery. Visit markhamsnursery.com for details and join us for a day of fun.
Markham's Nursery, just add the sun.
1978, before the internet, before cell phones. That's when Basie's Roofing was founded. A lot has changed since then, but what hasn't is Basie's commitment to helping customers just like you deal with damage to their roofs and home after a storm. You never pay up front and there's absolutely zero risk. It's been that way since 1978. Now maybe we're a little old-fashioned, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, well, give us a call.
Basie's Roofing, the name you can trust.
You're looking for a great tasting club special at your favorite golf club or bar, ask for a Oklahoma club special made with Prairie Wolf vodka, distilled right here in Oklahoma in Guthrie, Oklahoma. That's Prairie Wolf Distillery, Guthrie, Oklahoma.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
Let me talk about one of my favorite places in Deep Deuce to eat and drink, and that's Bar Cicchetti. Bar Cicchetti with great menu, and they're featuring a wonderful brunch. If you haven't had brunch yet at Bar Cicchetti, you got to do it. It's available on Sundays. Wonderful new menu for brunch, and it is inventive and creative, and it changes every week. So if you're looking for a great place for a brunch, Bar Cicchetti on Northeast 2nd in Deep Deuce, great place to go for brunch. And during the week, they have great dinner specials as well as drink specials every day at Bar Cicchetti, Northeast 2nd Street in Deep Deuce. Also, they have the biggest big screen in Oklahoma City to watch your favorite sporting events. So if you're looking for food, drinks, and sports, go to Bar Chichetti, Northeast 2nd Street in Deep Deuce. Hey, if you want to follow us along and see our show online, we have a YouTube channel, we have Facebook channel, and we have Twitter. So if you're looking to follow us during the game, Twitter would be the way to go. If you're looking for our show, YouTube and Facebook all have access to our show, and we have them on the channel. So on the big screen, follow us and be a part of the OU football preview show with Al Eschbach and Rick Heath. And welcome back. OU football preview show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from the Cohiba Lounge, where this Friday night, October 29th, at 7 p.m., they will be having a luau, the third annual luau. They will have a spit roasted pig and tiki drinks here at the Cohiba Lounge, Jenkins and Boyd in Norman, Friday night. Come in, wear your Hawaiian shirt, eat roasted pig, drink tiki drinks, and get ready for Halloween on Sunday. But it is all happening here at Cohiba Lounge in Norman, Boyd and Jenkins on Friday night with a luau, a spit roasted pig and tiki drinks all available. And if you come by before or after the game on Saturday, the Texas Tech game, they have Rocky Patel will be here, one of the best cigar manufacturers around, and they will have cigar deals on boxes and bundles of Rocky Patel cigars on Saturday. Al, last week, let's talk offense first, because if I talk defense, I'll get depressed. Offense was okay, except for the fact that for the first time since I can remember, they were shut out in the first half. How can you go to Kansas and get shut out?
Because you don't have the ball. It's that easy. It's that simple. You don't have the ball.
But
they had 3 possessions.
They had 3 possessions.
And the clock ran out on them once.
Okay.
So that's 2 possessions.
Yeah, okay, 2 possessions. But against Kansas, you seem like you ought to be able to.
Yeah, but you press because you're not having the ball, and you start pressing on the thing.
And I understand.
And also, he didn't. Caleb Williams didn't have a call run play until the 4th quarter.
And see, that's what puzzles me. And we'll get back to that. But Caleb Williams, I have to hand it to the young man, came up with 2 plays that made the difference. One was the 40-yard touchdown run on 4th and 1. And yet, that wasn't even the most spectacular play that he made of that game. The play that he made where he had the awareness and the sense of urgency and the gamesmanship to take the ball away from a struggling Kennedy Brooks that wasn't going to make the first down and go and make the first down, allow them to go down and take the lead, was the most spectacular football play I have ever seen.
No one knew the rule. No one knew what was going on. Then they replayed it. They didn't know what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on. Now, Kennedy Brooks said he knew the rule. I love you, Kennedy Brooks. I don't believe you, dude.
I don't either. Nobody knew the rule. Nobody's ever seen that play. Nobody's ever done
like
that
a street
play.
Game.
It is like, or a sixth grader.
Yeah.
Or a 6th grader. Oh, the big fullback's kind of lumbering around and getting stopped. Here, give me the ball. Let me go around.
It was unbelievable.
That was the most spectacular play ever
He has played 2.5 games now. He has four runs over 40 yards. That's more than anybody in the country. Quarterback. Quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, out of 2 games in 2 quarters.
Yeah.
2 games in 2 quarters, and he's already done. And yet, in the brilliant mind of Lincoln Riley, he saw fit to only call a running play for him in the 4th quarter against Kansas down.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. Maybe early in the game, some of those zone reads that he misread. I don't know that. But, they got to get. I don't know where this team would be without him right now.
Well, and that's the thing about it. He's brought what little spark that has. Now against Texas, that spark won them the game. Against TCU, that spark had them win pretty handily. But Kansas, I just don't know. Without that spark, how would you get beat by Kansas? The worst team in NCAA.
Yeah, it's just hard to fathom right now. And they got 4 games left. They could win all 4. They could lose all 4.
And you and I talked during the game. They could lose 2 of the 3, They could lose Saturday against Tech if they don't play better. They could sure lose at Baylor.
Or they could win every one.
Or they can win each one of them if they can turn it around.
Yeah.
But
they're going to be favorite in every game.
But the question is, Al, how do you turn it around?
I don't know how the defense. The offense is fine. The offense is. This is the offense we thought it was going to be before the year began.
Okay, but they still had a slow start against Kansas.
If you only get 3 possessions, I mean, the big offense's biggest problem is the defense. Their defense.
You still got 3 possessions.
But and then 2. You only had 1 because the clock ran out on you. 1.
But you would like to have seen
I
out
realize
of the offense in the first half.
But
so now they righted the ship somewhat in offense in the second half.
They've been great with Caleb Williams, and the second half against Texas TCU. And again, if the defense doesn't give them, how about start the game, the defense holds them 3 and out and punt the ball, get down and score and
see what happens.
Yeah.
Hey, wouldn't that be a novel idea? Hey, speaking of novel ideas, we are at Cohiba Lounge, adjacent to Royal Pipes and Tobacco, where this Saturday they will have Rocky Patel Cigar right here in the building, one of the best manufacturers and producers of fine cigars in the world, and they will be right here at Royal Pipes and Tobacco, and the Cohiba Lounge next to it will have wonderful drinks. They'll have specials all out front on Saturday. Come by on Saturday for game day specials, Rocky Patel special cigars, deals on bundles and boxes, and don't forget Friday night, October 29th, there will be a luau right here at Cohiba Lounge out front. They're going to smoke a whole roasted pig, have tiki drinks, and all of that here at Cohiba Lounge, adjacent to Royal Pipes and Tobacco, Jenkins and Boyd in Norman.
Don't miss the annual Markham's Nursery Fall Festival this Saturday. The kids can paint pumpkins or trick or treat right here at their nursery. Visit markhamsnursery.com for details and join us for a day of fun.
Markham's Nursery, just add the sun.
You know what? We really should call Basie's Roofing about that repair. We only have a certain amount of time with the insurance company.
Yep.
Have you seen my phone anywhere?
Hi, I'm here about the roof repair.
How did you do that?
I already contacted Basie's this morning.
There's no better time than now to have your roof inspected. Contact Basie's today and a fast, friendly professional will be right over.
Basie's Roofing, the name you can trust.
If you're looking for a great tasting club special at your favorite golf club or bar, ask for a Oklahoma club special made with Prairie Wolf vodka, distilled right here in Oklahoma in Guthrie, Oklahoma. That's Prairie Wolf Distillery, Guthrie, Oklahoma.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
Don't miss the annual Markham's Nursery Fall Festival this Saturday. The kids can paint pumpkins or trick or treat right here at their nursery. Visit markhamsnursery.com for details and join us for a day of fun.
Markham's Nursery, just add the sun.
You know what? We really should call Basie's Roofing about that repair. We only have a certain amount of time with the insurance company.
Yep.
Have you seen my phone anywhere?
Hi, I'm here about the roof repair.
How did you do that?
I already contacted Basie's this morning.
There's no better time than now to have your roof inspected. Contact Basie's today and a fast, friendly professional will be right over.
Basie's Roofing, the name you can trust.
If you're looking for a great tasting club special at your favorite golf club or bar, ask for a Oklahoma club special made with Prairie Wolf vodka, distilled right here in Oklahoma in Guthrie, Oklahoma. That's Prairie Wolf Distillery, Guthrie, Oklahoma.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
Let me talk about one of my favorite places in Deep Deuce to eat and drink, and that's Bar Cicchetti. Bar Cicchetti with a great menu, and they're featuring a wonderful brunch. If you haven't had brunch yet at Bar Cicchetti, you got to do it. It's available on Sundays. Wonderful new menu for brunch, and it is inventive and creative, and it changes every week. So if you're looking for a great place for a brunch, Bar Cicchetti on Northeast 2nd in Deep Deuce, great place to go for brunch. And during the week, they have great dinner specials as well as drink specials every day at Bar Cicchetti, Northeast 2nd Street in Deep Deuce. Also, they have the biggest big screen in Oklahoma City to watch your favorite sporting events. So if you're looking for food, drinks, and sports, go to Bar Cicchetti, Northeast 2nd Street in Deep Deuce. And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath, the newly named Abe Lemons, Paul Hansen, Excellence in Journalism Award winner, Al Eschbach. I'm proud to have him as my co-host. Just named by Oklahoma City University this week. Again, congratulations. And, you know, Abe Lemons, just a brief story about when he was in Texas was when I was living in Austin, Texas. And they didn't know what to do with Abe Lemons. I mean, he was down there telling jokes, bringing in a style of basketball they weren't familiar, and he owned that town for about 5 years. And it was great.
I can imagine. He was unbelievable.
And then it's one of his famous lines is DeLoss Dodge, who was a track coach at Kansas State. Okay, he became the athletic director at Kansas State, and he was hired by the University of Texas to become their athletic director. He came down there, and he didn't like Abe because Abe was, you know, a colorful guy, and DeLoss Dodge was button-up kind of guy. Straight lace. So he fired Abe, and Abe's famous line was, "I got fired by a track coach." So, in your honor today, I give you that Abe Lemons story.
That's a great one.
Okay, now let's get down to serious business. How do you fix OU's defense? Can it be fixed?
I don't know. I don't know the answer. I do know 3 plays they really miss: Trey Norwood, Trey Brown, and Ronnie Perkins.
And those guys aren't coming back through the door.
No, they ain't coming back.
What do you do without Trey Brown, Trey Norwood, and Ronnie
You got to get out of that sub zone they're playing. I don't know what they did. That ain't working. That sub zone is not working.
You and I could cover better than the soft zones being able to work if we just played man-to-man and got in somebody's way.
Well, yeah, the problem is they got too much time to throw the ball. Once again, only 3 hurries.
Yeah.
1 sack, 3 hurries. I mean, that's... I don't care who you are in that secondary. If someone has all day to throw the ball, you're not going to be able to cover them.
I was like a lot of OU fans on Saturday. I was ready to leap off the ledge, Al. You're going to have to talk me off the ledge again. Is there any hope?
I don't know. I don't. There's always hope. You ain't number 4 in the country, so yeah, there's hope.
Okay, so that's what Lincoln Riley said this week in his press conference.
And that's the truth. That's bottom line.
He said they are so close. He said he was like everybody else after the game. He was frustrated. He was mad. He was just couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. On the way back, he sat down and looked at the game tape. He said, and there were fixable errors.
On offense, they're all on defense. I don't see it.
He was talking defense. He keeps saying, we're so close. As a football fan, OU fan, you have to hope that he's right.
No, you're right.
But your eyes tell you he's not right.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't get it. I mean, and they need to get some people back that are hurt.
That's for sure. But it goes back to if you don't get them back, what do? Texas Tech's coming in Saturday. Texas Tech is a good offensive team, even though they fired their head coach. Why? I mean, that's beyond me. I mean, that's another one of those things Tech does. But they're coming in. They're a good offensive team. If they don't get it fixed, I mean,
what are you going to do? Like didn't the old days? Outscore everybody. OU's had bad defenses, and they've won championships with bad defenses. That's what they got to do.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do Saturday.
You can't let people go drive 9 minutes on you.
Well, see, Tech is good, but Tech,
right.
they're not a long drive team. Now, Wells did change them up. They're not the Cliff Kingsbury, Mike Leach, type offense that they've had before. But still, if they have to outscore them, I feel better about having Caleb Williams in charge of the offense to outscore them. But still, do you want to go back to the 59, 56?
Yeah, if you win, who cares?
Well,
a win is a win.
It's better than watching what happened Saturday in Lawrence.
A win is a win. If you do that in the last 4 games, you're playing in the Final Four.
And then you take your chances.
Then you take your chances.
But
They could have beat Georgia with a bad defense.
Yeah, they almost did.
So
Lincoln kind of took the foot off.
But you can't let them go 9 minutes. That's what's the problem.
Speaking of defenses that are in trouble, I listened to the Paul Feinbaum show this week, which I generally don't do. Alabama fans were calling in wanting Pete Golding fired. He should not ever coach another game for Alabama. And here's Alabama, the number 2 team in the country, number 2 only to Georgia, talking about their bad defense also. So it's not just Oklahoma,
No,
folks.
it's a lot of places.
It's a lot of places. When Alabama wants to fire their defensive coordinator with all the guys they've got in the NFL, there's a problem somewhere in college football. Hey, we are at Cohiba Lounge in Norman. And you can come by on Saturday and get Rocky Patel cigar bundles on discount and boxes at discount, and talk to the people that roll the Rocky Patel and distribute Rocky Patel cigars. They will be here in this building on Saturday and Friday night. If you have nothing to do, come to the luau right here at Cohiba Lounge. They're going to have a luau. They're going to slow roast a pig right here and have tiki drinks as well. There's lots of things going on outside here at the Cohiba Lounge and Royal Pipes and Tobacco. And welcome back. Final segment, OU football preview show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Cohiba Lounge and Royal Pipes and Tobacco. Al, I had an epiphany, okay? You like epiphany.
Oh, great word.
And here is what I think should happen Saturday against Tech, okay? I'm going to give this to Lincoln Riley free of charge. He can feel free to use it and pay me later. When the coin flip happens, take the freaking ball.
Yeah, if you win it.
If you win it, take the freaking ball.
I agree.
Take it and go down and score.
No, and put pressure on the other team.
Put pressure on them.
Check.
Go run it down their throat. Make them know, hey, this is OU football. We're going to run it down your throat, and you don't have a chance.
Yeah, I think they got to change some things. What's going on right now? They're winning, but you're not going to win what you want to win if you keep on playing on defense like this.
All right, Alex Grinch, I'm going to give you another bit of advice, also free of charge, and it's worth about as much as what I'm costing. Blitz. I don't care what happens. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Do not give Texas Tech a chance to get set up.
No, they'll pick them apart like every other quarterback is done if they sit back in the soft zone.
Yeah, so
got to be aggressive.
So set them up man to man. Tell your guys, okay, you got the slot, you got the wide out, you got the wide out, you got the first back out of the backfield, and everybody else after the ball. And hey, what happened in the second half against Texas?
Yeah,
they did that very same thing, and they had success. Go back to that. Blitz. Do not give the Tech quarterback chance to get set up, and give them hell from the beginning.
The fact they've gotten 1 sack in the last 2 games
and
only
3
hurries in the 2 games, that's unacceptable.
So
totally unacceptable.
That's free advice. Lincoln Riley, take the ball, drive it down the field, the very first series, get on top. Lincoln Riley Alex Grinch, as soon as the defense comes on the field, start blitzing. Just boom, boom, boom. Hey, it can't be any worse than what we saw.
Right. No, you're
right. So go for it. You got nothing to lose, and maybe that may turn around and give them a winning formula. Thank you very much. I'll get off my soapbox.
You got to win. You got to win. Then you got Baylor on the road, and then Iowa State home and Oklahoma State. It's a tough closing schedule.
Well, it is. They got 1 week to get better, health-wise. Okay, so if they don't get the guys that are hurt back this week against Tech, They have a week to get them back, and they should be healthy going in without maybe Woody Washington. Everybody else should be back, is what Lincoln said.
You would hope so.
So, going into Baylor and then at home against Iowa State and then at OSU, that's a tough closing schedule. But you know what? That's what earns you national recognition.
And you're going to be favorite every game.
And you'll be a Big 12 champion if you win.
You're right.
So all you got to do is put your head down, take Al and I's advice, right? Okay, Lincoln Riley, Alex Jones, take our advice. Here's the Journalism and Excellence in Journalism Award, man. He's saying, do that. So for Al Eschbach, I'm Rick Heath. We'll see you next time here on the OU Football Preview Show.